Every day of hunting is exactly the same, but every day of hunting is just a little bit...
Oh, son of a bitch!
It is a cold Illinois spring morning, misty and freezing, and I need to get ready to go and do a 3D shoot with Chris the Archer. But I figured that I had better make a video before I left explaining just how the scoring for 3D archery works. Sorry. So anyways, anywhere outside of the insert is worth 5. In the insert, beyond this line, is worth 8. This is worth 10 points, this entire circle. Now, this portion here is the 12 ring. Most scoring systems do not actually go to 12. But this is all 10, this is 8, and this is 5. Now, there is also Fred Bear style of scoring, where this is -10, this is 5, and this is 8. So if you don't hit any 10s or 5s, you can actually end up with a negative score by the end of it, because Fred Bear scoring only counts the actual vitals of the target, because it is meant to be a hunting simulation. I don't quite honestly know if we're going to actually keep score today, because most of the time when we shoot, unless we're in the indoor 3D league, we shoot freestyle and don't even keep score. But I hope that this has explained a little bit about how the scoring actually will work if we do keep score. 5, 8, and 10. And really, the 12 ring is just for bragging rights. The equipment that I'm going to be taking with me today is going to be my cameras and my tripod, and I have a bungee sling for my tripod to keep the legs together so that it is a monopod and I can actually carry it over my shoulder or use it as a walking stick. Sorry about that. It is early, boys and girls. My bow is a 75-pound Martin Hunter. Traditional recurve. Excellent bow. My quiver is a Bowmate Elite. My arrows are Easton Full Metal Jackets. And this here is a USGI AR-15 magazine pouch that I have mollied onto my quiver for spare batteries and a spare camera, because 1 is none and 2 is 1. And this is going to be a very long adventure to film, and I want to capture all of the interesting developments for your viewing pleasure. Howdy folks, Tex Grebner here with Tex Grebner Outdoors. Today we're actually doing a real live 3D shoot, and I can almost guarantee you it's going to be a misadventure. So I hope you enjoy watching. Stay tuned. Nice. Foam. No pressure, Steve.
Are we filming?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I like to make it a little more challenging. That just I drifted.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Remember.
Ooh. I don't know how I did that. A little bit low on both of them. Nice. Whew.
Oh, to the right. They're shooting jets. I can't say that now, can I? Unless it actually is text.
We'll see.
Nice.
Oh, it's quiet, isn't it?
This moment is brought to you by Skull.
Yes. Turn it to me. Keep that skull, baby.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I think
No
she's
frog?
yellow. Oh,
Frog legs sound good right now.
that's the Cloverdale. There's always that pond that people hunt frogs at night. Real low.
Switching from indoors to outdoors is Oh, everything looks different outside now.
I think it's light seems to go.
Yeah. That's what gets me the most.
Yep.
Go around here.
I think for me it's mostly the fact of the concrete fucking floor. Well, that's a Darwin kill.
Good shot.
Ooh.
Oh, nice shot. You picked a real nice place to shoot from.
Good deer.
I would hope so. Maybe a little tracking.
I'm notorious for my short blood trails.
Hey, there we go. Right up 40. Ooh, good line.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't take that shot.
That's unbelievable.
Nice. Looks like he should take that shot too.
Yeah, he should take that shot too.
All right, now we gotta see how this one turns out. Now this bow shoots a lot flatter, so
40 is like 20 with that bow.
yeah, he should be able to point right at it.
He's shooting like 178 pounds.
You know what?
Don't take our advice. We were joking. You gotta arc it somewhat. You're shooting a 700 grain arrow.
Fuck it. I gotta find that one.
Oh, we'll find it.
They've tumbled out of tree stands before.
Great.
He's taller than he looks.
And now for a brief intermission. This is a lengthy Tex Grebner Outdoors misadventure, and so I would hate
to deprive you of getting up to use the restroom or getting a drink or maybe even some popcorn. So by all means, go do whatever you need to do, leave the video playing, and I will be here, when you get back. All things considered, this was a very good day of shooting at distances between 20 all the way out to 55 yards with traditional archery equipment. This was freestyle archery on a 3D range. We didn't even bother to keep score. It was a cold, misty morning in Illinois, and so all of our muscles were stiff, but it was great after the long winter to finally be able to shoot outdoors in somewhat of a comfortable setting. And so I hope so far that you have enjoyed this production, and I hope you will continue to enjoy this production.
Really killed that wolverine, huh?
It is dead.
Next one.
Crap. I can't even see him. I'll take a shot in the dark here. No, I can't see that.
They're just standing right in front of the 13.
Where'd you shoot from, Butch?
Over there. Down taller. Oh, I pulled that one bad.
You still got lungs. Stalking him, Steve?
I'm stalking.
Nice. I think we gotta jump over the creek to get that one. I'll take that.
One shot meat, two shot maybe, three shot heap of shit.
Nice.
By God, you hit it.
It's a long shot. Okay. Where'd you shoot from, Blake? Here?
Yeah. Well, we're not making it easy on ourselves. Oh, I suppose I ought to try this one. And I also hit left.
I took the stone.
What do you mean? Yeah, I crouched down and I jumped. Great shot. I see it.
That's doing about 9,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Oh, good shot.
Damn good shot. Oh, you just got to complicate shit for me, don't you? Well, I haven't even shot that one yet, fucker. Well, I'm going to come back over here.
It's just the V to mill is a little bit touchy too. Those twigs and vines don't mean anything when you're shooting 168 pounds, does it?
No. Through the twig.
You gotta make it difficult on your own, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how bad you shoot, as long as you look cool doing it like shit.
Yeah, I agree. I like when you gotta shoot through.
Are you to the right of this little sapling or the left?
I think I shot to the right of that little stuff.
Now watch this shot be my idea and I miss.
Well, that sounded good.
That was right in there. Did you go to sleep in long jump?
No.
Time for a reload.
I did not. Well, you know, there's that convenient bridge.
Why didn't you use the bridge? Oh wait, this is Tex fucking Grebner Outdoors. Battery. Isn't rule number one of wilderness survival, when it's cold, stay dry?
Oh, shit.
Dude, you are ready for Alaska. So, Chris, tell the good people of YouTube how you came to be all wet and muddy and covered in thorns.
Well, Blake shot over this Russian boar here, rising Russian boar here, and it ended up on the other side of that creek. Well, I thought I was good enough to jump over the entire creek on the other side there.
You mean the creek that's 8 feet wide?
8 feet wide. And I came up just a little short. Story of my life.
Trees.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to get that arrow back.
Well, moment of truth. Can I get a pass through a tree?
We'll find out.
Yes, we will. Well, by God, you done it.
Where the heck was that even window at?
I think I bounced it off 2 trees.
Did you call it?
That's tough.
I must have hit myself in the face.
Holy crap. Did you go over this branch or did you go under the branch?
Oh, under that, man.
You went under this branch here? The one that loops around?
Oh, yeah, like through the hoop right there.
Through that hoop right there?
Yeah.
Gee. Welcome to Impossible Shots.
Tex Grebner Outdoors Misadventures.
I'm not getting through that.
I need my bow, please.
Oh, yeah.
Noble savage, present me with my weapon.
You think I could have made it through that if I can't even jump over the creek? Oh. Well, where is?
Sometimes.
Well, it's in there.
Good.
And now for a brief intermission.
Boy, it's getting cold now. Fuck. I'm not feeling so good about all this now.
That's the only shot we were shooting where we're supposed to.
Here we go. Oh, that's all right.
Good shot.
Damn good shot. Just wait. I'm coming up.
Yeah.
About ready to split the arrow.
I can make this shot with a spear throw. I don't think they'd be too happy about that, though. I don't have the money to afford the target.
All at the same time. I'm going to zoom in on the target and we'll see all three arrows go.
I think you knocked feathers off of mine.
Pretty spot.
Go ahead, Steve.
Oh goodness, Rick. What? There's not a hole there.
Oh, I think you got the right spot there.
That he did.
I didn't. What can I say? It's been a rough day in the bush.
With a pussy.
What we have here is a balancing act.
Not very good at it.
Just goes to show you need firm footing.
Oh, great shot.
Well,
Right through the thorns.
so, they made me sign a waiver for a reason, right?
If you drown or fall off of something. We're all consistent.
Another shot from here. I was aiming at the tree.
Oh, I got it the second time.
You're a little bit to the right.
In the neck.
What's that?
There ain't no shooting lane in here.
That's why we all miss.
Hey, I hit the fucker the second time. You get 2 arrows there, Chris.
Oh, this one's good enough for me. Heck, I might as well just shoot this damn thing backwards, too, while I'm at it. Well, I think I broke that arrow in half, or I shot a twig in half.
Well, you hit it on the first try.
Oh, who's that grizzly man? What the heck's his name?
Timothy Treadwell.
Right in his eye socket.
Trademark Tex Grebner Outdoors right there.
There's a good one.
Well, 2 kill shots for you.
Where's your pistol again?
Yeah.
Oh, I picked it up.
I got it.
Well, nice shot.
I was aiming for the dick. Darwin kill.
And now for a brief intermission.
Nice. Is that a spare tab that slipped down?
Well, by God.
Keep a spare glove in the trunk of my car, just in case I forget.
When you get old, sometimes you walk along and just fall off your finger and you don't notice.
That looked cool. That was that shorter arrow.
Yeah.
It is now.
Oh, it's fine. Where'd you hit it?
I hit it right under his arrow.
Oh.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Did you shoot in between the little sapling and this big tree? Or were you off to the left of the...
That's up to... the little sample I shot in the tree.
Oh, the little sapling?
Yeah.
Okay. Just trying to replicate the same shot here.
just about.
And now, prepare for disappointment.
All right, I'm going to show you all my signature shot.
Okay.
Whether it works or not, I don't know.
Ooh.
Bravo!
That was fancy. That's really hard to follow. It just goes.
Oh! Yeah, I like the weight of this bow.
Just,
It's nice and solid.
yeah. That quiver adds a lot to it, I think.
Yeah.
It would add a lot if it had my arrows in it. It's coming right for us. Reload, reload. Take him.
Nice. I think I got a pass through on that one. Oh.
Nope. Usually jackalopes will hop up into the arrow.
They jumped the string.
Yeah, you were counting on him jumping the string. Anymore, I'm just happy if I hit 12. Well, by God, you hit it.
Oh man. Did you go under or over that?
Over.
You just got aim right dead center and
I can't even find the target in the viewfinder. It's
I'm too short to get over that. I'm going to come over to the bridge here.
oh, now you use the bridge.
I'm going to shoot through this thicket here.
all you gotta do is shoot and fire arrows.
Okay.
Are you going to go back over there?
Yeah, since it was my idea.
Get all the blood off that boat.
Oh, here we go again. Pass through on the little tree. You're stuck in there pretty good. Nice shot.
You know, at least when Jared was here, I had somebody that I shot better.
Oh, well, he's expecting that.
All right, I'm going for that far one there.
Ooh, good shot.
Now I'm going to shoot through all this shit into that one clear off to the left there.
That's a dead goat.
Joe told me he hunted one of those one time.
Yeah.
He said he felt so bad because it's pretty much just like a domestic animal. I don't even know if those things are wild, actually.
There, you got him.
Where'd the first one go?
We're going to have to hunt for that one.
Yeah. It's right on.
It's kind of going uphill.
This is a
Straight out.
Let's have a little fire.
Tap a little high.
Pass it from the left-hand side. You got a joint, Steve? Be a lot cooler if you did.
Nice. Oh, it did. Shot.
Oh, man. I think you got a 10 on that one.
Lost my freaking hat.
And now for a brief intermission.
You had a joint? It'd be cooler if you did.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No longer in the foot.
Alright, ready for my money shot. I hit it that time.
All right.
Did he stick it in the antler there?
Yeah.
How about that wooden arrow?
Oh, I shoot that. That weighs what, 9,000 grams?
Nice shot. This is where we're supposed to be shooting from, right?
Oh, good shot.
Well, if we'd actually shoot from the stake every time, I think we'd be doing really good right now.
Yeah, we sure would. Or at least you guys would be.
About to break some arrows here. Comes a 700 grain Tex Grebner special.
Ooh.
That's in there.
No pressure, Chris.
Yep, no pressure.
At least it's an easy act to fallow.
Picked the wrong spot.
Fucker dropped right in the trash.
Yeah.
Just gotta get your knife out now.
Next to him.
Man, it is hard to focus between them branches.
Ooh, good shot. That was,
Well, I
You
ripped
dipped
my
that limb
knockout
right there.
too.
Oh, just bring it.
what do you get on your rangefinder? Hang around in those fancy circles, apparently.
Well, clearly I got friends in low places.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Is it ironic to you that the cat has a big insert?
Nope, makes perfect sense.
Nice. Great shot. Oh man. Put that back and follow.
Yeah. Not nearly as funny as when I said it on that other target.
Slap something there.
The limb. On the limb.
The limb on the limb. That'll work.
And now it is my turn. Great. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Damn one. I should have just come out here in the sleeveless safari shirt and been a real man about this. Good thing.
You got him.
All right, fine choice, son. I like that when you shoot and have a sandwich where the arrow gets.
He just has to move. Just take your shot there, Chris.
Oh, good shot.
Well, y'all ready for this shit?
Trust ball. That's what that one camera thing was. I was like, he drops the camera back and
Oh yeah.
Hey, that fucking camera's tumbled out of a tree stand before. Them Samsungs are darn near indestructible. Because I'm the reason I can't have nice things.
we're on the last target right now.
Terrible shot.
Okay. All right, bye.
Delete that one.
Oh, come on. Honesty is the best policy, but editing is magic.
Get all the way back.
There you go.
You can add that.
Shit.
Oops. There we go. Finish on a high note, right?
Shot him right in the buttocks.
Time for an after-action report. Overall, I didn't shoot too terrible because my comfort zone as an archer is 25 yards and in. With that being said, though, we were shooting all the way out past 50. It was a very strenuous course, and I was shooting, as you probably know, a 75-pound recurve. But that is what I hunt with. You do not rise to your level of training, you fall to your level of mastery. And I am not a master of the bare bow just yet. The people that I was shooting with made some incredible shots, but as I am an honest man, I am not above showing you the fact that there were a couple of targets that I missed pretty bad. And there were also a couple of targets that I made some really good shots on. It was a pretty strenuous course, and that is without the fact that we had freezing fog this morning. And so generally, like I say, I'm pretty happy. I'm a bit euphoric now. I'm disappointed that the course is over. Met a lot of new good people. Got to hang out with my normal crew of guys from the Indoor Traditional Archery League. Generally, it was pretty awesome, and I hope that the footage turns out good, entertaining, and so forth. We could have scored very highly if we had chosen to keep score and shoot from the traditional archery range markers. But we made it more difficult for ourselves because we didn't go to win. We went to shoot. Traditional archery is not an easy thing, and nor is compound archery, and then again, nor is shooting with a rifle. These things are not easy, but they take a certain element of practice, and more than anything, they take dedication. As far as I'm concerned, archery is a religion, and hunting is an act of natural worship or nature worship. So far, I did get all my arrows back. I did have a hell of a time pulling one out of a tree. The other one, I ended up having to heat up with a lighter and pull the insert out and leave the insert and field point in the tree. And it was a very strenuous course. Clearly I didn't show or film the between targets because that would have just made this adventure a little too long and boring. But there was mountain climbing involved, and so we got the heart rate up, we got the adrenaline up. Now when you're shooting a course, but you're also shooting on camera, it adds a whole new degree of difficulty. So even though it was a cold, shitty morning with freezing fog, we had a lot of fun, and we made some pretty good shots.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. As always, God bless all my sports around America. Join the NRA to protect our rights. Please check out my friends over at the League Link and see about. Thank you very much to those of you involved in law enforcement and those of you served in the military. And thanks for watching Texas Grebner Outdoors. It ain't easy being fucking awesome.